Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Headless CMS show. I'm Marcelo Lewin, the Headless creator. And I'm sure if you attended yesterday, you watched the content modeling show. That's a different show. I'm starting this show as a weekly show. It'll be once a week. Normally, it'll be at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursdays, but I just couldn't do that today, so we're going to have to be a little more flexible. But the goal of this show is really to just show you how to do various things with various headless CMSs. I'm going to be covering a whole bunch of different kinds of headless CMSs. I do work mainly with Contentful, and I'm a certified Contentful professional, but I'll be showing you other CMSs like Strappy and Graph CMS and all of those that are out there. Today and probably for the next 3 or 4 episodes, I'm going to be focusing on Contentful because that's, like I said, the one that I use the most. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about scheduling content in Contentful and how do we do that? Why do we do that? Before I do that, I just want to remind you to sign up, and you can, I'll switch over here to sign up to all of my social media links. You can see it right there. Oh, there you go, right there. Perfect. And also, if you're not following me on Twitch, go ahead and follow me on Twitch so that way you get notified whenever I uh, go live with an episode. Monday through Wednesday, it's the content modeling show, 4:30 to 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then Thursdays, once a week, will be the Headless CMS show. That's at 4:30 p.m. PST as well. So when do we get started? We're going to go ahead and move this over so I can see better. Alrighty, let's get organized here. So here I am in Contentful. Why do we want to schedule content? There are many reasons why you would want to schedule content. I mean, it's great to be able to go into Contentful and write up your content and publish it, and it's live. That's fantastic. But there are times when, for example, you may go on vacation or you may take a PTO in your company and you want to schedule you want to enter a bunch of content ahead of time, but schedule it so it publishes. Other reason is because you don't want to dump a bunch of content all at once. You want to schedule it because that way you get better marketing, more SEO out of it. You can schedule it on a weekly basis or on a daily or whatever you want to do on your end. Another reason is you may want to have a piece of content go live and then unpublish. So you could do that as well. There are many reasons that I'm sure you can think of that you could do that. So we're going to be talking about, or I'm going to be showing you how to schedule an entry in Contentful on any content type. I'm going to show you how you can do multiple schedules for the same entry, where you can manage all those entry or those scheduled entries. And if time permits, I got lost there for a minute. I'm sorry. Then we're going to talk about what are some of the limitations. For example, for Contentful specifically, you can't have more than 200 pending schedule entries per environment, per space. So keep that in mind if you do have a lot of content or a lot of authors that want to schedule. Okay, so having said that, let's jump into Contentful. And here we are in Contentful. You can see I just clicked on content, right? And I have a couple of entries. This is from the Content Modeling Show episode 7 from yesterday, where I talked about how to model tooltips. So check that out. You can go to headlesscreator.com and check out all those episodes over there. But here we are in Contentful, and you can see that I have 2 entries under the services content type. You can see I have a variety of content types, but we're in the services. So let's pretend that we have this S3 service, right? Well, we don't have to pretend we have it. We do have it, actually. And we want to schedule a change. So let's say we are about to rename the service from S3 to S3 Advanced, right? So we're going to pretend we want to do that. But really, we don't want it to go live yet because we're not going to make it, we're not really changing that name until tomorrow. It's effective tomorrow. So effective tomorrow, we want this change to happen, right? So the way you do it is under Publish here, you would click on, don't click on Publish, you would click on the little pull down arrow, And then here you can see where you can unpublish the entry, you can archive it, or you can set a schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and click on set schedule. And what I'm going to do, you can say the date and time. Of course, we're not going to wait here, 25 minutes for 4 o'clock. So right now it's 3:36. So I'm going to say 3:37 p.m. And then we'll leave it as um, 7 GMT. We'll leave it. That's the time zone of the delivery channel, which is local here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on schedule. And you can see that it says S3 advanced. Now, if we go to GraphQL, I'm going to run a query, and you can see that I'm getting S3. So the change hasn't gone through, obviously. So we can exit this now.